my merchant seller.
He was on the floors below. Then it was coming up the stairs. Then he was headed straight towards his cruiser's bedroom door.
It's humbug still. I won't believe it. Stay right there. What do you want with me?
A whole lot.
First, tell me, who are you?
Or ask me who I was.
All right then, darn it, who was you? I mean, who were you? You know, you're kind of picky for a ghost.
In my life, I was your partner. Jacob Marley. Don't you remember?
Of course I remember. Well, Jacob, can you have a seat?
Just as addled as you ever were.
All right then, we'll do it.
Son, you don't believe in me, do you?
I guess no, not really. No.
You can see me, can't you? What other proof that I exist than you want than that?
I don't know.
Then why don't you just believe your eyes?
Well, because there are a lot of little things that can have an effect on that. I'm not too sure about that dinner I had. Ugh. My stomach just don't feel quite right.
You also had a little bit to drink, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that too, I guess. But I think you just might be an undigested piece of bread. A blob of mustard. Moldy piece of cheese. An underdone chunk of poultry. Yeah, that's it. There's more gas than grave about you. Whatever you really are.
Ah!
Mercy, Lord have mercy. Why are you haunting me?
Man of little faith! Choose! Do you believe in me or not?
All right, I do. Yes, I do. I guess I have to. But do spirits really walk the earth? And why in the world would one be visiting me?
There are things that are required of everyone during their life. You have to choose to walk out among the people, sharing and helping whenever you can and wherever there is need. But if you choose to ignore these people and their needs as you walk through life, then your spirit will be condemned to make that walk after death. You will be doomed to wander throughout the world, seeing and knowing what you could have done, what you could have shared in life by giving happiness instead of sorrow.
Jacob, why are you wearing all those chains?
The chains? Yes, the chains. I made these chains during my life. Every link is an act of apathy, selfishness, greed, hatred, prejudice, and any act that hurt my fellow man. Every link and every yard were formed by my actions, my choices to ignore or injure those in need. Look close at my chain over here, because this is what your chain looked like 7 years ago. But it don't look like this. No, sir. You've been working hard on that chain of yours these past 7 years. Let me tell you, it is an enormous chain.
Jacob, old Jacob Marley, please say something good to me. Don't you have anything comforting to say?
Comfort? You just don't get it, do you? I don't come from a place that offers comfort. You're thinking of that other place, and those other spirits. And I am not one of them. And you are not the kind of person that they visit. So I can't offer you any comfort, Scrooge. I've only been given a little time to visit with you. See, I'm not allowed to rest, or visit, or just hang around anywhere All I cared about in life was making money, and I never tried to help you. You need to listen close to what I have to say, because I didn't help people. Because all I wanted from them was their money. I have been condemned, and there are many, many long journeys that are still ahead of me.
I see, Jacob. I see. But in your traveling, you must have been very slow going about it.
Slow?
I mean, yeah. You've been dead for 7 years. And you say you've been traveling all that time?
Yes. The whole time. I don't get any rest. Any peace. Just the constant torture of regret.
Have you traveled fast?
On the wings of the wind.
Well then, I would guess you would have covered a whole lot of ground in those 7 years.
Fool! I am a captain! I am shackled! You are not listening to me! For any person not to know that any Christian spirit working kindly during its life, even in its small place in the world, whatever they may do, whatever they may be, they will find that their mortal life is far too short for the endless chances to help others. Not to know that any space of regret can make right the misuse of one of those opportunities. Yet that was me. That was how I chose to live my life.
But Jacob, you always were a good businessman.
Business? Mankind should have been my business. The welfare of others should have been my business. Charity, mercy, patience, generosity, those should have been my true business. What I did to earn a living was nothing but a drop of water in the all-inclusive ocean of my business. It is at this time of the year I suffer the most. Tell me, why did I choose to walk through the crowds of my fellow beings with my eyes looking down, and never once look up to see that same blessed star that led a wise man to a poor stable? Were there no poor homes that its light could have led me to? Hurry, my time is just about up.
I will, Jacob, but don't be harsh with me. Please, speak plainly to me, Jacob.
I can't explain to you how it is that you can see me now. All I know is that I've been sitting invisible beside you on so many days. That right there has been the hardest part of my punishment. And tonight, Ebenezer, tonight, I've been allowed to come to warn you, to tell you that you have a chance and a hope of escaping what has happened to you. It is a chance, and I hope I worked hard to get it for you.
I thank you for that, Jacob. You always were a good friend.
You're going to be haunted tonight by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance and the hope you just mentioned?
Yes, sir, it is.
Well then, I think I just might take a pass on that.
You ignorant, ungrateful fool! Without their visits, you have no chance of avoiding the path I am walking right now. You see me, right? This is what you have to look forward to. Is this what you want? All right, then. You can expect the first spirit tomorrow night when the bell strikes 1.
Well, Jacob, here's a thought, just a suggestion. Why not just have them all over here at once, and then I can be done with it?
You can expect a second one on the night after, at the exact same time. And the third on the night after, at the last stroke, 12. You are not going to see me anymore. For your sake, for your own sake, you remember what has happened to me.
Then Marley's ghost walked backward from him.
And with every step it took, the window opened itself a little. So when he reached it, it was wide open.
Marley motioned for Scrooge to approach, which he did.
When they were within 2 feet of each other, Marley held up his hand, and Scrooge stopped.
They started to hear noises in the air,
Jumbled sounds of howling and regret.
wailing so very sorrowful.
Marley's ghost, after listening for a moment, joined with the mournful chorus.
Scrooge went to the window, his curiosity getting the best of him, and looked out.
The air was filled with phantoms.
Wandering here and there, restless and in a hurry, moaning as they went.
Every one of them in chains like Marley's ghost. A number of them had been known to Scrooge during their lives.
He'd been acquainted with one old ghost in Elysius, who had a huge iron stake shackled to his ankle.
He cried pathetically because he was not able to help